This problem is all about arithmetic progression. So now we are given that the seventh term is 23, the nth term is 43, and the two nth term is 91. For an arithmetic progression, find A, D, and N. So now we are given that the seventh term is equal to what? 23. Now using the general arithmetic progression formula where you have the nth term to be equal to A plus bracket open n minus 1 times D. That means the seventh term is equal to A plus bracket open 7 minus 1 times D, which will give us A plus 6D, and this is same thing as what? 23, since the seventh term is equal to 23. So it now implies that A plus 6D is equal to 23. So let's call this equation 1. Now the next one is, they said the nth term is equal to what? The nth term is equal to 43. Now the nth term, according to the general formula, you have the nth term equal to A plus n bracket open n minus 1 times D, and they said this is equal to what? 43. So that means A plus bracket open n minus 1 times D is equal to 43. So this is equation 2. Now they also were also being given that the two nth term is equal to what? 91. So it now implies that using the general rule, you have the two n term equal to A plus bracket open 2n minus 1 times D, and they said this is equal to 91. So that means we have A plus bracket open 2n minus 1 times D equal to what? 91. So this is equation 3. Now what we're going to do is that we say, let's write down equation 2 under this equation 1. We say A plus the brackets open n minus 1 times D is equal to 43, equation 2. Now let's subtract equation 2 from equation 3. Now we just introduce minus sign at the front, both the left hand side and the right hand side. So what we're going to do is now A minus A give you 0. Now you have here, you have 2, let me just write it down here. You have bracket open 2n minus 1 bracket close times D minus this minus here minus n minus 1 times D equal to, this will now be 91 minus 43. So let's factor this out because we have a common difference, which is D. So we'll say 2n minus 1, let's put it in brackets. Now since this one is out here, it will not remain this minus, we will say brackets open n minus 1 bracket close, cover it. This is a common thing, so we remove it, so it's here now D. So 91 minus 43 will give us what? This will give us 48. This is 48. So 91 minus 43 is 48. Now what we're going to do next is we open up these brackets here. So you have 2n minus 1. Now you have minus times plus n will give you minus n. Minus times minus 1 will give you plus 1. All multiplied by d equal to what? 48. Now let's bring the like terms. These are like terms. You say 2n minus n. Then you have this and this. You have minus 1 plus 1. These are the like terms here. Times all multiplied by d, which is equal to what? 48. So 2n minus n will give you n. Minus 1 plus 1 will give you 0. So times d is equal to what? 48. So we have gotten another expression, which is the fourth one. The fourth equation, which is n d is equal to what? 48. So now what we're going to do, we're going to make use of this n d to be equal to 48 into the equations. Now we're going to apply it into equation 2 to further simplify it. So now we have equation 2 to be a plus bracket open n minus 1 times d equal to what? 43. Now if you open up this bracket, you have a plus n. Now you now use this d to multiply this n. You have nd minus d is equal to what? 43. Now we have, this is another form of the equation 2. Now we have nd to be equal to what? 48. Is equal to 48. So which is equation 4? Equation 4. So now anywhere we see nd, we replace it with 48 into equation 2. So now what we're going to do, we substitute nd equal to 48 in equation 2. So now if we substitute 48 into this equation here, we have a plus 48 minus d equal to 43. Now moving this to this other side, you have a minus d is equal to what? 43 minus 48. Now you have a minus d equal to what? Minus 5. So this is equation 5. And equation 1, you have it to be a plus 6d equal to 23. So a plus 6d is equal to 23, which is equation 1. Now in this equation 1, you say a plus, you say a minus d is equal to minus 5. So this is equation 5. So let's say we subtract equation 5 from equation 1. So now a minus a will give you 0. 6d minus d will give you 7d, because minus times minus will give you what? Plus. So 6d plus d will give you 7d. Now we have 23 minus times minus 5. 23 minus 5 will give you 28. So we have gotten 7d is equal to 28. So that means 7d is equal to 28. Divide both sides by 7. cancel out, you have d equal to what? 4, because 7 into itself 1, 7 here 4. So d is equal to 4. Since d is equal to 4 and a minus d is equal to minus 5. Now substituting, let me call this equation 6. Substituting d equal to 4 into equation 5. Into equation 5, you have a minus 4 equal to minus 5. So if we move this minus 4 to this other side, you have a is equal to minus 5 plus 4. So a will be equal to minus 1, because minus 5 plus 4 is equal to minus 1. So this is the answer for minus is equal to a. A is equal to minus 1. So we've gotten a to be equal to minus 1. Now we also got d to be equal to 4. And we know that from equation 4, nd is equal to 48. And since d is equal to 4, that means substituting d equal to 4 in equation 4, you now have n times 4 equal to 48, which means 4n is equal to 48. Divide both sides by 4, cancel itself. You have n equal to this here, this, you have 12. So n is equal to 12. So the value of a, d, and n is equal to minus 1, 4, and what? 12. 12. So this is the final answer. Thank you for watching till the end. Have a nice day. Please also do well to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, so each time I do new videos, you'll be the first to see it. Thank you and God bless.